do love all the wall space. So much room for trophies.
Pigsty! Slovenly! These premises are unsuitably disordered.
Everything's so soft and silky and expensive. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get any grease stains on the furniture.
Is this how people in Byzantium live all the time? Ruth's appeal baffles me. She plays the same role in every serial. A stoic fixer devoid of deep emotion who will stop at nothing to make sure the rules of society are adhered to.
I'm gonna nick a few towels. They won't notice.
Inspector? Are you confident you've finished your investigation? You've questioned all your suspects. I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Хэлцион Helen? I beg your pardon. You think I killed Хэлцион Helen? There's nothing to prove. I don't understand. Are you trying to make a mockery of justice, or are you really this incompetent? I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary. Keep being flippant with me. See how far it'll get you. You're convinced I murdered Хэлцион Helen. Fine. Show me some evidence. If you have no proof, then you have no case, and I have no further use for you. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now. No, I don't think it's me they want. They're after what I'm protecting. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the... Inspector? Are you confident you've... Law speed, Inspector. Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner. Are you saying you were outmaneuvered, Inspector? Because that isn't what I want to hear. What I want to hear is, yes, Mr. Ludovico, I've discovered the identity of a dangerous anarchist. I hope you will redouble your efforts in pursuit of Helen's killer. Are you confident you've finished your investigation? You've questioned all your suspects. I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Хэлцион Helen? I was hoping you wouldn't say that. What makes you sure it was Bertie? You're right. That is suspicious. Walk me through your reasoning. What happened on the night of the murder? Emotions must have been running hot. Bertie never could keep control of his temper. That's the trouble with Bertie. When his pride is wounded, he responds with anger. Bertie met Helen in the ballroom, and then... That certainly fits Bertie's profile. He's a hacker. He's been trained, even conditioned, to respond to tense situations with violence. I suppose I have no choice but to recommend Bertie Holcomb to the Labyrinth for the murder of Хэлцион Helen. Tartarus will decide Mr. Holcomb's fate, though I'll suggest he not share a cell with any fans of Auntie Cleo's darlings, or former players. We're finished here. The Labyrinth is a dreadful place for Black Hole Birdie to end his career. He'll have time to reflect on the course of his life. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now. No, I don't think it's me they want. They're after what I'm protecting. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the... Inspector? Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner. Bellhop Owens. Recently deceased, at least according to my latest report. I wonder what compelled Owens to poison Helen. Professional jealousy? Gross incompetence? I suppose we'll never know. In any case, I have a lot of paperwork ahead of me. I'll need to give Mr. Owens a posthumous reprimand. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large. Are you confident you've finished your investigation? You've questioned all your suspects. I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Хэлцион Helen? Oh, thank you, merciful architect. I mean, yes, I understand. You're saying Cedric Kincannon killed Хэлцион Helen. What makes you so sure? You're beginning to understand Cedric as well as I do. You realize what's happening here. Cedric doesn't believe you can demonstrate his guilt. He's been goading you. But you're going to prove him wrong. You're saying he was here in the ballroom and killed Helen with his own 2 hands. What makes you certain of that? Well done, Inspector. I knew Cedric could never resist the chance to show off the weapon that killed Хэлцион Helen. It's clear to me that Cedric Kincannon murdered Хэлциon Helen. I'll have him reported to UDL within the hour. We're finished here. Eridanos will return to its rightful owner, and Cedric Kincannon will spend the rest of his days rotting in Tartarus. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now. I appreciate your skepticism, Inspector, but this is not a trap. There's a security breach at my distillery. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
What floor would you like to visit?
Come!
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Хэлцион Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders? Brace yourself, Inspector. You're about to learn the biggest secret in the vaporwave industry. Хэлциon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
A twin? The only thing worse than being an only child has gotta be having a perfect sibling. Can you imagine the parents?
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. And certainly not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
I have no regrets. I did exactly what I had to do. I'd do it again. If it means defending Halcyon's future, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host, a bliss so pure, so profound as to render the most exquisite recreational substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again. You think I'm after the money? You're wrong. The only thing I want, the only thing I've ever wanted, is to bring joy to Halcyon. True, lasting joy. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent. Ludovico murdered my sister, Inspector. He killed Belinda with his own hands. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them. You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
What? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Really? You're going to choose that coward over me? I misjudged you, Inspector. I won't make that mistake twice.
I've found out where Helen's storing her explosives. You need to find the detonator and defuse it. I'll guide you there. Follow the unsealed doors. Forget about Helen.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. The pressure regulator on this barrel is prone to malfunctioning and may detonate with the assistance of an explosive. No explosives detected. This batch of purpleberry juice is rancid. Ingestion may lead to violent gastronomic maladies. No explosives detected. This device has a blinking light for decorative purposes. It was intended to improve worker morale by making common objects around the facility more interesting to look at. No explosives detected. This device seems to have several explosives packed inside, along with a remote detonator. Multiple explosives detected. The discrepancy amplifier has not been programmed for bomb disposal. Best of luck, Inspector. Explosive successfully disarmed. Now loading applause protocol. Amazing! Bravo, our hero. You deserve a promotion.
Well done, Inspector. You've saved my facility and my life's work. You have my gratitude, and before long, the gratitude of the entire colony. Unfortunately, Хэлцион Helen is still at large. We're going to have to do something about her. Yes, Inspector. I expect you to kill the colony's greatest hero and take her place. Do you have a problem with that? Don't congratulate yourself just yet. Our enemy is still at large. Helen's attack made me realize I'm too vulnerable. I've concentrated all my resources in one area. Naturally, that's where she attacked me. We're going to have to bond our symbiotes with everyone in Eridanos. Every person in this complex will become a home for these creatures. Helen will have nowhere to strike. You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. Airborne dispersal. That's precisely what I had in mind. I'd always intended to use the atmospheric control system to disperse the symbiotes. The plan is untested, but theoretically sound. Head back to the hotel. Contact me via terminal. We'll discuss our next move. Yes, Inspector, you will. What's that? No, why should I be worried? Yes, I know Helen is alive. She's a discrepancy in the plan. It will be corrected. Nature abhors a vacuum, and the universe abhors discrepancies. Helen will be dead soon, and everything will be as it should be. Inspector, I didn't realize the transmission was running. Are you ready to begin the next phase of our plan? I have a habit of externalizing my private thoughts. Don't worry about it. Not just anyone, my queen. There's no need to give me that look. You'll have an audience with her soon enough. I'm afraid the time for indecision has passed. You made your choice, and whether it was wisdom or instinct that compelled you to take my side, it's too late to turn back now. The happiness of this colony is at stake. We can bring true and lasting joy to Halcyon, but we have to act now. Those hostile subjects were acting in self-defense. They perceived you as a threat to the source of their own joy. They were only trying to protect their symbiotes. The bonding process is delicate. Attach too many symbiotes to a single host, and the instinct for self-preservation becomes all-consuming. Once the symbiotes bond with every person in this colony, there won't be any need for violence, because there won't be any threats. You are being used. I have no reason to lie to you. Yes, I'm using you to create a better world. I'm asking you to be a willing participant. Become my instrument, and we can make a paradise of this miserable, sorry excuse for a colony. Helen is still alive. She's still a threat. We need to outmaneuver her. We're going to bond every person in Eridanos with a symbiote. We're going to use Phaeton's system to suspend airborne larvae into the complex's atmospheric controls. Think you can handle that? Head to the pilot house. Use Phaeton's control terminal to release the larval compound into the atmosphere. And if you cross orbits with Хэлцион Helen, make her regret it.
So, you've sided with Ludovico, Inspector. You void-damned fool. Did you think I wouldn't know? Slug agents, the Inspector goes no further. Bring him down.
fight.
What the?
Take your best shot, asshole!
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal. Unable to disperse the larval compound while the reactor is unstable. Warning. Reactor unstable. Phaeton cannot disperse compound until stability is restored.
I don't understand. For the life of me, I cannot understand why you sided with that monster. Ludovico is on the verge of turning this entire colony into a feeding ground for his parasites. And you threw in with him? Why? It's too late for that. You made your choice. Do you have a family? A sister?
Now ain't the time to get all sentimental, Cap. But likewise.
I see what you're trying to do, so I'm gonna give you a pass on calling me family.
If someone hurt your crew, you'd hunt them down. You'd make them suffer. Belinda was my sister. I loved her. And if anyone so much as laid a finger on her, I'd end them. I'm going to kill Ludovico. And if you stand in my way, I promise you, I'll go through you. So am I.
Make him regret it. Take that shot.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal. Reactor stable. Compound dispersal may commence. Affirmative. Dispersing. Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
Inspector, well done. The larva should be entering the atmosphere at any moment. I've ordered the complex locked down in case anyone tries to escape. This is it, the turning point in the history of this colony, and it begins now. Come meet me in my distillery. You deserve a reward.
End of transmission.
Waste of company ammo!
Watch out!
Me? mean it! Me? Miles, damn you! I can't hear you laughing!
Nice one.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough. Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you. Ah, my superior and I. You've done a beautiful thing for my queen. You've made a host out of every human being in this complex. You've given homes to her myriad spawn. Every human body has become a cocoon for our symbiotes. In time, they will transform into a happier, better version of themselves. Halcyon will transform. My queen is pleased beyond description. Her excitement has whetted her appetite. She's practically writhing with hunger. The queen of symbiotes, a creature of endless compassion and unfathomable intelligence. The next sovereign of Halcyon. I've decided to give you the honor of becoming a host to the Queen's own progeny. Your bonding will be the first of a new generation. Welcome to the Rizzo's family, Inspector.
You've got to learn to assume the worst.
Please don't make this difficult. I promise, the experience is entirely painless. Your Highness. Dinner is served. Wait, no, not me. Them! Merciful law! Stop!
Here they come!
Mr. Ludovico? Mr. Ludovico, sir? Is there any chance you're still alive inside the Queen's digestive tract? Wait, no. That's his leg on the ground over there. Okay, well, this is interesting. Mr. Ludovico never signed my release, so I'm contractually obligated to stay by my post. Assistant Harwell, Confectioner and Munitions Department. How may I be of assistance? Oh, yes, that'll happen. Negative emotions trigger the Queen's appetite. Mr. Ludovico must have been pretty terrified. Technically speaking, she is the broodmother of a species of vermiform parasites native to Eridanos. We've been using them as additives in Spectrum Brown. Mr. Ludovico installed some emergency defensive countermeasures in the event of an unplanned feeding episode. But I'll need his permission before I can activate those countermeasures. Oh, you're the inspector. I heard of you. If Mr. Ludovico hired you, then I guess you're part of the Rizzo's family, too. Emergency defense system activated. Thank you for minding the flames. Happy customers are repeat customers.
Here they come.
This is a golden ticket. Good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive. Well, no, I suppose I appreciate you for all types of reasons. For example, despite your obvious talent for violence, you're not killing me.
Here they come! Here they come!
What could that have been? Smile, damn you! I'll show you.
It burns!
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you? During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate. My simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Хэлцион Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness. How close were my estimations? Human behavior is difficult to simulate. People are frequently irrational, unpredictable, or behave contrary to their own logical interests. Stellar astrogation is simple by comparison. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain. I have been programmed to trust your judgment implicitly. If you released an infection of parasites across Eridanos, I am certain you must have had a rational cause to do so. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.